Welcome back. Welcome back, viewers. This is the Treasures of Life show. And my name is Jonas Simba. My sign language interpreter in this section is Jedida Wafula. I'm excited about the topic today. Energy 360, re energizing. What makes you weak? Sometimes it is good for you to identify the things that make you tired. More often than not, the things we are passionate about do not tire us. I hear people say, I can do this, and I can never get tired, especially when they are concentrating on their hobbies. You hear somebody say, I can watch movies the whole night, and I cannot get tired. I hear other people say, I can cook, I can work on the recipes, and I will not get tired. It means they have a passion for something. You need to identify the things in life that you're passionate about. When you are operating in the areas where you are excited about, that's where passion is, that's where energy is, and that's where your excellence is. Purpose in life releases joy. When a man or a woman discovers their purpose in life, the world almost falls at its feet because they have identified the area in which they operate best. Where do you operate best? Last week I spoke about a crocodile operating both in water and on land. And then I spoke about a fish operating in water and a lion operating on land. You are a champion of some environment. Where do you function best? In which environment do you function best? You need to identify that environment. And sometimes you need to take yourself out to create it. Environments of energy can be sought after. You can look for it. When I talk about friendships and associations, there are people that release energy to you. There are people that take energy away. Trust you me. There are associations that make you better. There are associations that take away your growth. Let me not talk about money, but there is illicit finance. There is illicit financial flows and illicit finances. There is money that makes you happy, and there is money that makes you richer. Did you know that? Happier and full of energy. Earning a decent living. You may earn a living, and that makes you happy. You may earn a living, and it makes you sad. I'm talking about issues of life here. You need to identify things that release energy to you. At the end of the day, what are your stress areas? Identify the things that stress you and work on it. Be deliberate to reduce stress levels in your life. Sometimes you're up and running just because of life. You're up and running, up and running, up and running. If that is what is stressing you, find a way of slowing down at some point. Well, there are places where you may not avoid it, maybe because of the nature of your job, but you can find a place where you can reduce that amount of activity so that you re-energize. Again, I say, of what is use is it to gain the whole world and to lose your soul? Because inside your soul, that is where your real energy lies. Authentic power stems from the soul. Authentic energy comes from the inside. There are emotions that leave you with pain on the inside. Yeah, you never know. Toxic emotions are very painful. They leave you without energy. You know, I'm talking about energies of fear. You are moving in fear and a lot of doubt, doubting you, doubting tomorrow. You are uncertain, very volatile on the inside. Those are negativities. Those are negative emotions. Whenever you are triggered towards the negative. Well, more often than not, humanity is triggered towards the negative. So you train yourself to be triggered towards the positive. Volatility pushes us to anger. Volatility pushes us to the negative emotion. Unforgiveness. We are always vengeful. We are always after revenge. We are always after malice. We are always after hate. We are being pulled towards negativity always. Whenever we group as human beings, we are grouping negatively. Where does mob justice come out of? It comes out of that human instinct, the intrigue of mankind to always be pulled towards negativity. We always operate towards the negative. But training, energy demands that you walk through the journey of life and you are not faint. You run and you are not weary. You soar up with wings like an eagle, soaring above the storms of life, moving towards the positive. That is the strength of an eagle. That is soaring above the issues of life, always forgiving, always patient, long suffering, taking pain. What is your capacity for persecution? What is your capacity to work under stress? You need to work on it, because stress is an issue of life. Trust you me. Pain is part and parcel of life. Stress is there in life. You will not be loved in all circumstances. There are places where you'll be hated. Your girlfriend will leave you. Your boyfriend will leave you. People will be malicious on you. What is your capacity to take stress? That is how you re-energize. That is how you come back. And remember to laugh back. Laugh yourself back to life. The deeper the issues of life dig, that is how deep you should laugh. That is how deep you should encourage yourself. Go deeper in encouraging yourself. Look for positive inspiration. Look for positive things that will bring you back to life. Be deliberate about sourcing for help. Go for counsel. That will re-energize you. Go to somebody that will talk to you positively. Look for people that will celebrate you. People that will hug you. People that will shed tears out of love for you. Those are people that re-energize you. You are walking through life and your energy is taken away and you are not looking for positive energy. You are moving from one negativity to the other negativity. You cannot make it that way. Human beings need encouragement. You cannot walk through life, your hope taken away. Always, you are losing hope in every step. You need to go to a place where you get a reservoir, whether that is a mentor, whether that is a loved one, whether that is a counselor, whether it is a pastor, whether it is an inspirer, whether it's a motivator. Look for a place where you re-energize. Humanity needs encouragement. Humanity, the way humanity is fashioned, it is fashioned as a social being. You are fashioned to operate under love and care. Humanity is operate to look for comfort. That is why when you are in prison, you are uncomfortable. That is why all innovations are there. Adversity is the mother of invention. Why do people invent? Why do people innovate? They innovate and invent because they are looking for comfort. You are looking for better ways of life. You cannot operate under poor sanitation, under poor housing, under poverty. You are operating under poor leadership. I mean, how strong are you? You cannot operate like that. You will be wiped out. You will die. You need to encourage yourself. Fight for spaces. Look for spaces where you can speak out. Don't die on the inside. Look for people that will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Well, men are laughing at this because I know the way men are wired. When men are stressed, they look for quiet time. Yeah, but sometimes you need for a place to talk, to speak out. Your fears, look for a place, a comfortable place where you are not insecure to talk. That is how to heal. Wounded people wound others. Hurt people will always hurt others. That is how to release energy. Look for places where your heart is healed. There is no problem that doesn't have a solution. All problems have a solution. All you need to do is to look for a diagnosis for the problem. That is why doctors are paid more than nurses. People that can diagnose your problem, look for such places. Diagnose it. Don't just look for therapy for the symptoms. No. You know, you are treating the pain, but you don't know the source of the pain. Look for the source of the pain. The source of the pain may be fear. You are fearing so much. You are fearing so much. You fear the lack of cash. You fear poverty. You fear brokenness. That is why you are moving in life so painful and fatigued, because you are working hard. You are working so hard, and you are even moving into illicit financial flows and into corruption. And what that is doing, it is releasing more despair to you, more negative energies to you. The moment you start diagnosing your fears, demystify your fears, men can operate with some form of loss. Did you know that? Men can operate with some form of loss. You can lose your eyes and still have your destiny. You can lose a battle but still win the war. You can lose a girlfriend but still love again. You can, trust you me. You can lose a husband but you can be loved again. The thing that you need, you think you need so much that you can commit suicide about, you can do without it. You can do without a leg and still have a future. You can lose it in an accident or in an issue, but you can still live better lives than people with legs. You can make it. You don't need it so much. You know, you don't need what someone else has for you to be happy. You don't need to drive the car that your neighbor drives for you to be happy. No, you can be happy in your state. Godliness with contentment is great gain. You need some level of contentment. That is how to re-energize, to grow. You are competing with yourself. You are not competing with society or with somebody else. You are competing with your state yesterday. Remember, I told you, the moment you re-energize in your mind, you are a candidate for prosperity. Prosperity is in store for each of us. Growth is in store for each of us. Don't die out of jealousy, anger, malice, gossip, propaganda, hatred, all negativity. Don't be lustful. The grass is greener on the other side. Your wife, your girlfriend is the best. The moment you test the other side, it will release negative energy to you. At the end of the day, you will feel less happy. You will feel sad. But the moment you concentrate with what is in your hands, you appreciate it, you fashion it, you clothe it, you make your girlfriend more beautiful, you work on her, you will realize that other people will also admire her. It is a child mentality, liking what other people have, and you think that what you have is not good. Our nation is good. You are good for you. You are perfect in your imperfection. You may be a woman. You may be an African. You may be, from a community that is considered marginalized. But it is perfect the way it is in its imperfection. It is perfect. Celebrate you. Celebrate the moments that you have. Celebrate the family you have, the nation you have. Appreciate your job. You will realize its goodness when you lose it. You don't realize how good it is until you lose it. Some of us don't realize our nation is good until we leave our nations. We go to other countries and nobody cares about us. That's when we realize we had a nation with us. Work on what you have. That is how to energize. Be passionate about what you have. Renew your passion. Soar up with wings like an eagle. Mount up with wings as an eagle. Renew your energy. Work on it. Never give up on it. It is yours. Your blessing is yours. It was given to you by God. Nobody can take it away from you. Your nation is your nation. Your wife is your wife. Your husband is your husband. Your children are your children. Your work is your work. It is yours for enjoyment. So when you sit on it, let energy of joy be released. Let nobody stop you from enjoying what you've sweated over. It is yours. Nature has given it to you. So why should you cry? It is yours. You have been given. Enjoy. That is how you energize, to work on it more, to improve it, and to tend it. God has given you this earth. He has put you in this earth to tend it. So the moment you appreciate it, you will improve it. But what you don't appreciate, you will run away from it. Don't die running away from Kenya. You can work in Kenya. You can operate. You can prosper in Kenya. Don't die in the Mediterranean Sea, running away from Africa to Spain. You can work where you are and prosper where you are. Your prosperity is in your mind. Your success is in your heart. Your beauty is in your heart. Your energy is in your heart. Just take a moment as I end this show today. Focus on what you have. Take stock of your life. Take stock of it right now. What do you have in your hands? You will not use what you have lost. God does not need what you have lost. God needs what you have. What you have now is what will push you into greater success. Love it, tend it, enjoy it. I wish you love and happiness. This is the Treasures of Life show. See you next week. Bye.